Well, good morning YouTube, and welcome along to another episode of Silver Fox Travels. Today, as you can see, I'm on the Cub, and it's the 25th of November. We're just a month away from when the big beardy bloke jumps on his sleigh, flies off to Amazon, and comes back with toys for everybody. Now, I've just filled up, so I've got a nice tank full of petrol, and I'm heading towards the Route 59 cafe, where I'm going to meet up with James, have a bit of breakfast, and then we're going to make our way up to Grassington and have a look at a new cake shop that appears to have opened up there. Now, you know what I'm like with cakes, so it should be quite an interesting experience. Now, when I got the bike out of the garage this morning, there was frost on the roof of the car. The grass had a little sparkle to it on the back garden, and it looked pretty darn chilly. So, as you can imagine, I've got every layer on known to man. My base layers, as they call them these days, which is in fact just long johns and thermal vest, shirt, jumper, no, not jumper, shirt, a fleece, and a hoodie, as well as my jacket, which has the winter lining in it. And of course, as you can see, I'm wearing my absolutely wonderful heated gloves, for which I owe a debt of gratitude to Ian Hughes, who first recommended them to me. Cheers, Ian, thanks very much. But the upside of it being really, really cold is that at the moment it's really, really sunny, and it's a beautiful day. So it's well worth getting out here and enjoying it. There's not going to be too many more before the white stuff starts to come trickling out of the sky, and of course won't be that long before the salt goes down, at which point that's it. I'm putting the bikes away, and I'm not going to run the risk of them getting caked up in road salt. The Fox has been completely winterized now. She's had a thorough wash, a wax, and a coating of a rust preventer, and I forgot what it's called now, something 365. I'll put it up on the screen now. But yeah, that's on there, and she's plugged into a Optimate charger just to keep the battery in tip-top condition over the winter, and that's it for her. She's not coming out again now until the spring. Anyway, you've seen me make my way to the Route 59 cafe several times now, so what I'll do is I'll stop recording at this point, or rather I'll edit it at this point, and pick it up again just as I'm getting there. I'm supposed to be meeting up for 10:30. It's 9:32 now, so I've got plenty of time to get there, I think, and I'm just going to enjoy the ride. I might edit in a few nice looking bits as we go along. So let's cue some music. Well, here we are. I've just left Harrogate behind me a little while ago. I wasn't going to make any more comments until I got to the Route 59, but I have to say it's absolutely gorgeous out here. I've had some brilliant views across the fields and through the trees, and the colours, they're still there. The autumn colours, there's not many of them left, but they are still there. Really quite cold here in the shade. You still see the frost on the verge on the opposite side of the road. Don't know if the camera's picking that up. Warm up again once we get into the sun. Now when I say warm up, I mean a little bit. This of course is the A59. It's a very nice route, popular with a lot of motorcyclists, and also popular for the boys in blue in their little speed camera vans. You have to watch out for them. Past the turn off for the village of Fewston. Coming up to the reservoir before long. Going up to Blubberhouses Moor. I've not actually taken this road for a little while now. It's nice to come along here again. I believe it was closed for a while from one direction or the other. I can't remember now. but it's been a while. It looked a little icy there towards the side of the road, so I have to avoid that. I love the bronzing of the bracken in the sun as we're coming along here now. A little area that I've always referred to as the Gates of Moria. Not quite sure why, but it's just a piece from the Hobbit film. I think it's this great slab of rock here in front of me that sort of reminds me of it a little. Anyway, whatever. It's a lovely part of the world. If you ever get the opportunity to come up here and explore, I highly recommend it. I'm not always grateful for a bit of extra traffic on the roads, but this bus that's ahead of me that's slowing everything down has given me the opportunity to get a really good look at that. So thank you, Mr. Bus Driver, or Mrs. Bus Driver, or even Miss Bus Driver. But you have to admit it's absolutely gorgeous up here. Look at this. And there are those crests on the hillside just up there. I don't know if you can make it out on the camera, disappearing into the mist. Always makes me think of a sleeping dragon, and those are the great scales on its back. That was snow. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Pardon my language. Yes, that patch of snowy road quite took me by surprise there. I wasn't expecting that at all. Well, we're almost there now. We're just coming up to the roundabout here at Bolton Abbey. The river's quite up, look at that. I wonder if James is already there. Or have I beaten into it? We'll soon see. Well, it's just gone 10:15, so I'm guessing James is probably already there. He always seems to get there before me, most times. But not this time, it would appear. Now the question is, am I the only one here? Kinda looks as though I might be. Well, these gloves have been absolutely brilliant. Kept me nice and warm.